Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, April the 24th. ERIN Brown is with us today. Welcome, ERIN.
Thank you.
You're here to tell us again about the CoMo Wellness Fair. Now, this is something that's happened, 2 years in a row now?
Mm-hmm. This is third year.
And it's coming up on May the 4th.
Yes, it is.
So the Wellness Fair is what?
It is a full-day conference. People can register, get tickets for it, and they get to come for the whole day, and they get to hear a variety of talks kind of looking at the root cause of disease and how we can both prevent and reverse chronic disease through diet and lifestyle. It's kind of the overarching theme.
Okay, so what are some of the diseases that you'll be dealing with?
Well, this year, kind of our target, our main speaker, Sara Gottfried, is a Harvard-trained doctor who's going to be coming in looking at hormones, how we can balance them naturally, and kind of everything in our body that affects. She's going to be looking at our genes and how we can actually turn our genes on and off. So we are not victims to our genes.
You're saying we can turn our genes on and off?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's epigenetics. It's the new, rising science that we're not destined to be whatever just because we have that gene, just because our parents had it, that our diet and lifestyle actually turns genes on and off. So it's fascinating and such hopeful science.
Yeah. So that's going to be the main topic.
Yeah. And then she's doing a third one on her book called Brain Body Diet, which just came out last month, and looking at your brain can't be well if your body's not, and vice versa, how they're just interconnected.
And the diet fits into all of this, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, everything we put in our body, it affects us down to a cellular level. So everything we're eating is either building our body up or tearing it down.
Okay, so what are some of the things that tear our body down?
I would say anything that's not real food, right? Processed stuff that's not actually food, added chemicals and fillers and sugar and dyes. Those things are not nourishing our bodies, right? They're causing inflammation. They're causing us to be more prone to disease.
Okay, everybody brings up sugar, but you have to have some sugar, right?
Well, fruit is great, for most people, fruit's great. But when you talk about processed sugar, when we eat white sugar that's added to so much of our food, no, you don't have to do that. And you can eliminate that. In our family, we use maple syrup and honey to sweeten things because those actually have benefits to them. And
so what's the difference between white sugar and brown sugar? Is there any difference at all?
I'm sure there is, but honestly, I'm not an expert. Either way, they're highly processed, and so they're not going to be a benefit.
You can find out about all of this at the CoMo Wellness Fair, which is May the 4th.
That's right.
How do you get in?
You got to get a ticket, and they're available on our website, which is comowellnessconference.com. And you can do it up until the day of, but prices will go up the Monday before the conference, so on April 30th. So
and how many people can you handle?
We can handle a bunch. We're on track to have 500 or more at the moment.
All right. Well, best of luck to you.
Yeah,
and,
thank you.
You find out more, but it'll be May the 4th.
May the 4th, yes.
All right. Now, I want to introduce you to Kelly Smith, who is with Friends of Historic Boonville. Good to have you here, Kelly.
Thanks for having me again.
So what have we got going on in Boonville?
Well, we're gearing up for summer, which is a busy time for the Friends. We do a lot of activities that are open to the public to work toward our mission of cultivating an appreciation for the arts. And one of the things that we do is a community art show at the historic Hain House in Boonville. And anyone, professional artist, student artists, children can submit pieces of art that are on display in an art show at the Hain House. So it's sort of a cool opportunity for people to be in an art exhibit and for the public to come in and see the Hain House.
So you don't have to be a professional artist.
No.
Anybody can draw, do some artwork,
paint,
and put it up.
Ceramics, any of that kind of stuff, textiles. So yeah, we're taking submissions and everybody's accepted, and we have categories, and there is a community judge that will give a best in show and give some ribbons. But the cool thing really is that it's an opportunity to have your art out there.
Right.
And so we promoted it with the art teachers in Boonville, and we're hoping to get a good amount of art submitted and really get students and adult non-professional artists excited about having their art displayed.
And it's going to be at the Hain House. Explain, why don't you tell people what the Hain House is?
Sure. So the Hain House is one of the properties owned by the Friends of Historic Boonville, and it's unique in that it is a pre-Civil War family homestead. The house is still intact. It's constructed a log construction. Mm-hmm. It's been preserved, and there's a memorial garden there. So we have some free open air concerts there as well in the summer. And it's just a cool cool opportunity because it's right in the heart of Boonville. You know, it's right by a bank.
Yeah.
But here's this little cabin that
It's
withstood
like
the Civil War. Yes.
It's like you've stepped back in time. And it's not that large. In fact, it's rather small.
Yes, you've been there.
Yes.
It is.
In fact, we did our show there many years ago.
Okay, sure. Yeah. It is. It's just as a log cabin would have been. It was built for efficiency. It's this very small space, and it's been restored. And it's a cool venue for art to be displayed because some of the logs are exposed, and you can see the construction that it has a lot of age to it, and there's a lot of value in that. You know,
and you think of, wow. What about living in there when the temperature is 20 below zero and it's snow and ice and the wind is blowing at 30 miles an hour?
Exactly. Or living there with 6 siblings or with Civil War, soldiers out in the streets around your home. So it's a really cool venue, and it's important for us to preserve those in Boonville, to preserve that part of Boonville's history as well.
Okay. What else have you got going on in Boonville?
So we're going to have these Sundown Concert Series concerts. They're every Friday, starting May the 31st in Boonville at the Hain House. It's in the gardens, and it's cool because it's diverse performers, and it's free and open to the public. So it's a good opportunity to get your kids out. You can bring a picnic lunch and sit in the gardens and see some free music, some entertainment. And we have some of the artists are selected and some are not, but they're all volunteers. Bless them.
Yeah.
So they come out and do it just for the energy of providing live music in that setting.
And the thing is, Boonville is a wonderful. Would you call it a small town America?
I think so. I give a lot of tours of our properties, and I just had a couple from California State yesterday, and they said Boonville is one of their favorite places because everybody is so polite, welcoming. There are great restaurants, there are things to do, and it's just a great energy. And I think that's why people love Boonville.
Yeah,
it's a great place to visit.
It's what you think of as small town America.
It really is.
We're out of time for today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about mobility worldwide and DASA. If there's something you would like to hear or see, I'd love to hear from you. Simply drop me an email. That's pepperp@missouri.edu. Have yourself a nice day and go out and be nice to each other. Okay? Bye-bye.